Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are hearing me from. Okay, there is a clip I want to play us now. Let us listen to the clip one after the other. And according to the article here, it said any solution to the Christian genocide that doesn't address Biafra will be ineffective. Dr. Walid Fairs, which happens to be the foreign policy advisor to Mazi Donald J. Trump. Okay, I will allow you to listen to this clip while I also listen. We watch it together, and then after that, we'll come back here for more discussion. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. And don't forget about the, one of the videos I published yesterday. I made it very, very clear that Oga Mazi Chinedu Donald J. Trump don't assign, or rather have already passed the bill to disintegrate Nigeria. Some people see it as a kind of propaganda. I don't understand what you people want me to do again. Hey, hey, even to me, leading this message again itself has become a very big challenge to me, because some people don't believe again. Any small thing, what you hear is it is AI. It is not AI. One day I have AI also. But anyway, let me allow you to watch this clip from my brother from another mother by name Prince JT on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok. Anywhere you see Prince JT, please follow him like the way your village people are following you. Oh yeah, watch it, and then we'll come back here to discuss more from the comment section of this video. Share, like, comment, follow us on all our social media handles. It shall be well with you.
As the update I got this morning says, any solution that does not address Biafra is inconclusive and will be ineffective. U.S. Foreign Policy Advisor Dr. Walid Fairs tells Trump. Now, some of you might have seen this update, but let me break it down for you guys to understand. If Madiago, a U.S. Foreign Advisor, Policy Advisor, is saying that this write-up only because the write-up is trending everywhere on Twitter, on the media. So now, the man put that when they are doing Donald Trump said that any measure he take, he will call this Christian genocide in Nigeria. U.S. Congressman Dora Demo just recently, I think yesterday, submitted all the documents and the evidences how they will tackle insecurity and Christian genocide that is happening in Nigeria. Now, this man will they see that now any measure he take, he will call the insecurity, the Christian genocide, whatsoever, that Obunaha address the issue of Biafra. Obunaha taking a measure on it. Obunaha consider her division in Biafra, their independence, that will make a permanent solution to this whole genocide story that been ravaging Nigeria since many years. Now Obunaha settled the issue of Biafra, that the solution handled with that will be ineffective. And if you look at it very well, you have no reason. Now, let me tell you guys the reason why it is true. Obunaha addressing the issue of Biafra, telling you that this man is hitting the nail by the head. You must address the issue of Biafra. If you do not address the issue of Biafra, any solution you are bringing, whether you deploy 1 million troops to Nigeria to help the Nigerian military fight, Obunaha has resolved for this issue of Biafra station, that the solution handled with that will be inconclusive or it will be ineffective. Now, let's look at this recent update I saw from Tribune. The update says U.S. panel recommends repeal of Sharia blasphemy laws in Nigeria. Do you know what this means? This is among the measures U.S. government are considering to implement in Nigeria. Even at this Sharia law, is this issue, this law of blasphemy, they put their own God. It gave a whole lot of people. Do you understand? Now, U.S. is considering recommending this repair. They will repeal this law of blasphemy and the law of Sharia, and they will Sharia law in Nigeria, so that you understand? You understand? So they are considering recommending repeal of Sharia and blasphemy law. Even at this blasphemy law is when you talk against their own religion, they tend to be very aggressive or very violent about it, or often their own religion. That is why the Islamist agenda is very high in Nigeria as we speak. Now, an outside influencer, would I call him an influencer, is well known anyway. He tweeted something, he posted something on his Facebook handle where he also shared this particular update that says U.S. panel recommends the repeal of Sharia and blasphemy law in Nigeria. He shared it, and what he wrote will shock you. Now, let's listen to what he said. He said, I am amused by the Christians' jubilations about the proposal of the American Senator to repeal Sharia law in Nigeria. he is amused. He even puts a laughing emoji, showing you that now US can never achieve that. He listed the reason why US will never be able to remove Sharia law in Nigeria. He mentioned it. And if you look at his reasons, he's obviously telling you the truth. You know, they believe Nigeria is an Islamic nation. And that is why they are doing everything with their power. If that's the only open and with the same religion. That is why they had for people of different tribe and religion and culture to be jam-packed in one nation, or they were possible. Every effort to put Nigeria together have always remained like this. This religious sentiment has eaten so deep. And then a kind of marginalization on some set of persons, on some set of tribe, on some set of religion is too much. You understand? Let us continue with what he said. He continued to say, once again, let me remind all the hallucinators that to repair Sharia law in Nigeria, you need to amend the constitution. He's telling you the wrong truth. Most of it, they know that is why they are pushing heavily. Careful that now their religion dominates. You know, you're Christians all over this northern side of Christianity. I mean, Jos, that's Plateau, Kogi, Benue. If you know, these people are Christians, but they are not from the Eastern region. These are northern Christians. So, what an agenda of the Islamic movement. You understand? Only our God. Our God, you can't rule over us. Our God, you understand? So he continued to say that, and to do that, you need a 2/3 majority voting for that. Let me take it for you to understand. He said, once again, let me remind all of you hallucinators that to repair Sharia law in Nigeria, you need to amend the constitution. And to amend the constitution, you need a 2/3 majority voting for that. He continued to explain more by saying, unfortunately for them, they can't get that number as Muslims are the majority in both houses. Muslims are the majority in both houses. That is in those that will do the voting, a 2/3 majority voting for that.
You see the weapon they hold against the Christians. That is exactly how all the countries they have Islamized, all the countries they have captured, like that of Lebanon, that of that of Turkey, even UK now, they will first of all begin to multiply, take strategic positions. So now, this so-called Mohammed, trying to let you know that you have to amend the constitution, and before you amend the constitution, you have to go into voting, just like this my brother is trying to explain here. You see the weapon they hold, and that is how they do in every community they enter. Once they enter as one, a wife and husband, my brother, when you are busy planning a kind of a family planning, they are busy multiplying. Before you know it, in your own community, in your own land, you become a stranger in your own land because they are going to outnumber you. Now look at what this guy is telling you. That is to tell you Nigeria is being seen as an Islamic country, not even a secular state. You can understand what is really playing out. This guy now just come out now to open their secret agenda that the people who are going to vote for the removal of Sharia law in Nigeria say that 2/3 of them are Muslims. Is it how it is before? It is not so. The so-called the Easterners and the Westerners allow what he says to be happening. Let us continue.
The Muslims are the majority. Now, he continued to say, even if that scale true, 30 state houses of assemblies must vote for an amendment in order for it to take effect. 30 state house of assemblies must vote for the amendment. Let's continue. I am happy that this is happening now, as it will ginger up Muslims to keep agitating for the total implementation of Sharia in the whole nation. So this Sharia, if you're going to make it happen, their agenda is to make sure that this Sharia law is implemented every corner of Nigeria, so that people, their religion, their doctrine can issue. You understand? So this is why this man, Anabo, Dr. Wali Fares, will consider any solution US now thinking with that to curb all these things happening in Nigeria. If they do not address the issue of Biafra, it will linger. The solution will look ineffective. The solution will just be ineffective because the Muslims believe that they dominate, they are the owners of Nigeria. You understand? So that is why this point, this man who is in here, U.S. government needs to look into it because he's obviously saying the truth. You cannot just take away Sharia law from U.S. and all that. It might not work like that because for that to happen, they need to vote in the House of Assembly. You understand? Except if America has any magic they want to do to achieve that. So this is currently the situation on ground, and that is why this U.S. Foreign policy advisor, Dr. Wale Fares, told Donald Trump that he should look into the Biafra agitation. Obruna was come to us, since the Northerners feel that they can govern themselves, they can live with their Sharia law, they should give them their region, let them live with their Sharia law and their rules the way they want it. Then the Eastern region, give them their Biafra, let them govern themselves the way they want it. This is the suggestion this U.S. foreign policy advisor, the people, telling Donald Trump to look into the Biafra agitation so that they will permanently end this Christian genocide that is happening in Nigeria. If you have watched this video to this friends, tell us your opinion in the comment section. What do you think?
Okay, that is the end of the message, and I'm very sure you understand what it means when this foreign advisor to Donald J. Trump make this suggestion to Ogadona. Then you have to understand, in fact, you have to agree with me that everything, let me count the people that is working for Biafra independence. This Wale Fares, really more, Mike Arnold, Terry Crews. I mean, there are over 18 congressmen working day and night. I'm not talking about 120 lawmakers. Let me call it 120 elders of Israel that is working for Biafra independence. So, in fact, these two countries is what we need. We don't need any other country. If this country will come out and say, Biafra have to stand, my brother, forget about every other country. United Nations, European Union, African Union, ECOWAS, all of them can go to hell. We don't care. But the fact they still remain, we are moving home. Anyway, here are the little comments we are going to take, and then we'll round up because as Emen Wangwa, Arodachi, Kenneth Nelson HKM said it's true, but my question is, what about the Christians in the northern part of Nigeria? If the US considering dividing the country, what will be their fate? I mean, will they convert to Muslims or join the Biafra Republic? People responded to him. Let's see. Michael Klinsman said Biafra symbolizes those who are seek for freedom for not being slaughtered. So it's open for the oppressed to join. Okay. It is Violet said, guy, if they can't convert to Islam, let them join us in Biafraland. They are very much welcomed. Marin said, when fire is burning, you and your friend, remove your own first. You hear me? I don't understand what this one means, but whatever it is, let us just call it a day. Like, share, comment, please subscribe for more interesting videos. And I go hear my voice again when I come back. Please, catch you next time.